Thank you, Jason, and good morning, everyone. So, again, my name is Sun Chai. I'm the president of the Electronic Industrial Solution Group. Perhaps a brief introduction about myself. I have well over 30 years' experience working in a variety of industry, from semiconductor, life science, and test and measurement, both in operational and business role. Currently, I'm based in Asia. However, throughout my career, I do have extensive experience managing teams in multiple geographies. So I'm truly excited to be part of the Keysight management team to navigate us to a new height of excellence. So with that, let me now provide a quick summary of the key message that I'll be touching on today. Firstly, we are making targeted investment to win in our market. The emphasis here is on high value, high growth, and expanding end market. I will speak specifically about the investment to win in each of these areas. Secondly, we have successfully expanded our automotive solution for the connected and autonomous car, and we will continue to build momentum in this area. Thirdly, China presents a significant growth opportunity, and we have a strategy in place to win deal and also to capture China's semiconductor investment. In addition, and I think you have heard this from Ron, from Jay, from Satish, and also from Mark, we have an extremely deep and long relationship with our customers. Customers who highly value our decades of experience, our skill, and our global presence. This strong customer engagement, coupled with our technology leadership, leave us well positioned to win and grow our market share. So with that as a backdrop, let me now provide an overview of Electronic Industrial Solution Group, or EISG in short. EISG addresses a $4 billion market, which is expected to be growing at a low single digit over the next 3 to 5 years. Our focus is around three major segments: the automotive, general electronic, and semiconductor segment. Our customer base in this domain stretches from automotive OEM, component suppliers, electronic manufacturer, all the way to semiconductor foundries, as well as academic institutions. So it's a pretty broad-based, diverse customer base. We are well positioned in the attractive market that we've chosen, and this is reflected in our fiscal year 17 result. Order and revenue grew 13% and 8% respectively. Income from operation grew 18%, and our operating margin improved 200 basis points. Our result today truly demonstrated that our strategy are correct, and we are addressing the right market for growth. The market that we serve are currently going through a major technology inflection point, driven by the continuous expansion of the connected world. Firstly, proliferation of connected devices will continue non-stop. By 2020, 20 billion devices will be connected. So if you think about it, this is almost 3 times the number of people on this planet. It is projected that each person in the developed world will be connected to at least 10 devices. Our lifestyle, the way we work, the way we socialize will all change. Secondly, the automotive industry is undergoing a major transformation, moving from a mechanical-based to electronic-based industry. The proportion of electronic in a vehicle has steadily risen. Electronic contents will double in a car. 90% of the car will be connected by 2020, and electric vehicles will account for 1/3 of new car sales by 2030. All these connected devices are driving massive increase in data volume, and the exponential growth in data volume will push the envelope for higher performance, higher density, and low power chipset. All this innovation, in fact, present great opportunity for us, and also act as a powerful change catalyst for EISG. This slide shows the transformation that EISG has taken. And it is very much in line with what Ron has presented on Keysight journey to become a software solution-centric organization, aligning and adapting to the fast-changing landscape. We see massive changes in the industrial market, marching away from a traditional product-centric market towards an interconnected ecosystem that spans multiple technology value chain. And this is especially apparent in the automotive industry. Our transformation journey started some 18 months ago. We expanded our solution portfolio, especially in the automotive segment. We acquired Scilab that allow us to move into the automotive high-power application. We also recently launched an automotive solution center in Detroit, which has now become a thriving hub of innovation for the automotive industry. This will complement our labs in Silicon Valley, in Germany, and in Asia, putting us right in the heart of the automotive ecosystem across the globe. In the semiconductor area, we continue to collaborate with key foundries to enable the next generation IC architecture and also process node. We also leverage from our strong base in China. In fact, we have been in China in early 80s during our Hewlett-Packard days. So we leverage that to win investment for new foundry setup and expansion. In addition, as part of KLM, I know you have heard of it many times, but as part of KLM, which is our Keysight leadership model, we embark on lean activities across our R&D and supply chain to elevate our operational excellence. All these activities have delivered very strong results for FY17, delivering 8% revenue growth. Order for the automotive segment, in fact, grew double-digit for 5 consecutive quarters. We introduced 70-plus solutions for automotive and IoT application and added more than 100 customers to our ever-expanding customer base. Moving forward, we are continuing our momentum to accelerate innovation in the connected world that's shaping the world of mobility, that's shaping the world of transportation, that's changing the way we work and play. Keysight and EISG is at the heart of this technology revolution. We enable the building blocks that power the connected world. We enable, firstly, the chipset innovation. We enable the electronics. We enable the energy sources. We enable the functionality, the interoperability, the compliance, the safety, the security of the connected devices. Our solution is used throughout the innovation cycle, from design, prototyping, all the way to manufacturing and deployment. Our growth strategy is predicated on the innovation that's happening in the connected world and revolves around 2 key pillars. The first pillar is to accelerate our growth trajectory in the connected device ecosystem. Here, our focus is to win in the automotive segment and tap into the emerging IoT application. So that's one. The second pillar is to capture semiconductor investment for both capability and capacity expansion, especially in China. So let me elaborate a little bit more, starting with the first pillar that revolves around the connected device ecosystem. The connected device ecosystem, or the world of IoT, span multiple domains: smart home, personal wearables, Industry 4.0, all the way to digital health as well as automotive. Our solution help solve the industry challenges, such as power performance, wireless connectivity, device coexistence, interoperability, compliance, safety, and security. Our solutions are used extensively in many IoT applications. For instance, in the area of digital health, we provide over-the-air test solution for patient monitoring system and hearing aids. In the area of consumer electronics, we provide functional and communication test tool for smart appliances. And as you have heard from Jay this morning, for RF microwave application, our design simulation software is used by 2/3 of engineers in the industry. However, the most exciting And to me, I think the fastest growing area is in the world of transportation. Automobile has essentially become the biggest Internet of Things, and we have the full e-mobility solution for the automotive industry. We provide the full suite of e-mobility solution covering 4 key elements that's crucial for the development of the autonomous vehicle. Firstly, the car needs to be intelligent. Digital technology are increasingly permeating into a car, essentially turning cars into a supercomputer on wheel. Here, we provide test solution for most of the electronic that goes into the car. The engine control unit, the control module like the airbag and body control, and also solution to support ADAS, Advanced Driver Assistance System. The second element is around connectivity. This is where we provide telematics and infotainment solution, as well as leveraging our RF microwave capabilities to enable what we call it the V2X communication. V2X, by the way, is an industry terminology for vehicle to vehicle, vehicle to pedestrian, vehicle to infrastructure, essentially vehicle to everything communication. The third element is around power management. With the increasing growth of hybrid and electric vehicle, it is crucial to have a good battery management system. The battery system needs to be optimized for efficiency and safety. Well, we have introduced and developed an industry-leading solution that's able to reduce the time to test for battery characterization from weeks to hours. In addition, our acquisition of Scilab is now allowing us to provide solutions around the high-power application, catering not only for the electric vehicle, but also for the charging infrastructure. The last element is around security for the automotive network, and this includes enabling security for the engine control unit and also for the automotive internet, where we leverage on Ixia's network security capabilities, as you heard from Mark. In fact, this is one of my favorite slides because it depicts our comprehensive bumper-to-bumper test solution that enable car of the future, spanning multiple technology domains, RF technology, digital processing, automotive network to power management. I would like to point you to one area. Our solution is not focused only on specific discrete customers. We cover the whole automotive value chain, from automotive OEM, component supplier, battery manufacturer, all the way to compliance and regulatory lab. So let me highlight one example, which is our radar target simulator. With the rapid development of the autonomous vehicle and the demand for more safety features requirement, it is powering the need for more accurate and more sensitive data radar technology to be deployed in cars. Now, if you think about it, radar is essentially a high-frequency millimeter wave technology deployed in cars to detect obstacles such as wall, traffic, and pedestrian. Well, we have a rich expertise in radar test technology due to our long presence in aerospace and defense industry. And I think that was very nicely presented during Satish's session. The car has essentially come to us. Keysight now offers radar target simulators to help automotive makers to accurately and confidently simulate radar target in a variety of realistic scenarios. This is in fact one of the many solutions that we have to support automotive maker to evolve automobile into autonomous and self-driving cars. Now let me move on to the second part of our growth strategy, which is around our semiconductor business segment. The major driver in this segment are firstly, the migration towards a smaller and smaller chipset architecture. And second is the massive IC investment in China. This is part of the Made in China 2025 program to be self-sufficient in IC devices. It is projected that at least more than 20 fab will be established in China over the next few years. Our focus is targeted primarily around the front-end wafer fabrication ecosystem. Emphasis here is on high-value, technology-differentiated application, primarily around design, device modeling, nano-positioning, and parametric testing. So let me speak a little bit more about parametric testing, as it represents the core part of our business. Parametric testing is all about testing the integrity of the wafer structure. As IC dimension shrink, complex inline manufacturing process is required. Parametric testing is a crucial element during wafer fabrication as process node becomes smaller and smaller, as it moves from 28 nanometer down to 7 nanometer and beyond. And just to highlight the magnitude of resolution that we are talking about, 1 nanometer is equivalent to 1 billionth of a meter. 2 nanometer is equivalent to a strand of a DNA. Our solution, which is highly differentiated in the industry, are used extensively by key leading fab across the globe. Hopefully, this session provides a perspective to everyone on how Keysight and EISG is enabling innovation in a connected world. In summary, we have built a solid foundation that deliver strong result in fiscal year 17. The market we serve is currently at a major inflection point of change. We are at the heart of this technology revolution. We provide the broadest range of solutions that span multiple technology domains, and we have the global reach to address this new connected world. We are well positioned to accelerate growth, firstly, in the automotive and emerging IoT application, and secondly, to capture semiconductor investment for both technology advancement as well as capacity expansion. Thank you. So with that, let me now hand over to John Page, who's the president of our Service and Solution Group. Thank you.